Rosh Hashanah is the birthday of the world. But in fact, Rosh Hashanah does not mark the advent of creation. Rosh Hashanah is the 6th day of creation, when you and I, the human being, came into the arena. Creation actually started with the creation of light and all the other parts of this universe. Rosh Hashanah marks the 6th day when the human being entered into the arena. And there are two opinions as to why, in fact, the human being entered into the arena of the universe last. And the two opinions are not only different, they seem mutually exclusive. Because one opinion says that we entered into the arena last so that we should be humble. And we should always remember that Yetush Kadmecha, even a mosquito, even a gnat, a parasite, entered into this world before you. Don't get carried away with your self-importance. Every creature other than yourself was born into this world before you. And then there's a second opinion. And the second opinion says the reason why the human being came in last is because when you have a banquet and you've invited the most important person, the VIP, he or she does not enter into the hall first. Everything is in place. The hall looks beautiful. The tables are laid and set, and all the guests are standing at their seats. And then the trumpets blow and herald in the all-important guest that everyone has been waiting for. So it is, says the second opinion. We were created last because all of creation was prepared and readied for us, so that the most significant part of creation would come in when everything else was waiting and ready. So which one is it? Are we an afterthought to a mosquito, or are we the very important element of creation that everything else was waiting for? So we know that every part of this world is able to be elevated by being absorbed into a form of existence higher than themselves. For example, the earth can be elevated into the world of vegetation by serving the plants that grow from it, and the plants that are eaten by the animal are entered into a higher form of existence, the world of the animal. And the animal, by serving, or the human being partaking of the food that comes from an animal, we elevate that animal existence into a form of existence higher, the world of the human. And then what? What happens then? Well, it's the first time that there's choice. The human being is the only person in the arena that has the capacity to make a choice. And we decide whether we're now going to bridge this physical world with a higher form of existence, the spiritual domain, that which is godly, or God forbid, we can degenerate all of this elevation that has taken place and behave like the animal, or like the vegetative, or become completely dull and not animated, and become like the earth, completely inanimate. And it is the human being that has that choice to decide which way the whole world is going to go. The world that was put into our hands, are we elevating it, or are we abusing it and using it for our own purpose, our own selfish end? And so the two opinions come to us and remind us that if we live in this world as parasites, and everything is about me and my existence and how everything can serve me better, then we are told the opinion, remember that a mosquito came before you. You're not the first parasite. There are parasites that preceded you, and see yourself as the afterthought to all of them. But if we live our lives in a way that we reach for that which is higher, we become the connection. We become that which is able to transform and change a world that is physical and have a meaning and a purpose that is godly. So the second reason comes and says, everything is waiting and ready. You are the key to be able to bring the earth so that it can touch the divine. We decide which reason it is that we came last. And Rosh Hashanah, which celebrates our entry into the creation of Hashem, that's this Rosh Hashanah, think about what kind of life we are living so that we determine the reason why we came into this world last. I wish everyone a K'tivah v'chatimah tovah may be written and inscribed and sealed in the book of the living, the book of happiness and joy, the book of nachas and good health. May the entire world find healing and peace. Have a beautiful Rosh Hashanah, a sweet new year ahead.